Time is 5 o'clock, almost to the dot. It is Friday the 29th of November, and this is probably going to be one of the dumbest videos or most ambitious videos I've ever made. A few weeks ago at this point, I posted on my Instagram story whether anybody had any titles for short films that I could attempt to adapt just based on the title alone. I got handful of responses, and I have now collated them onto this wheel, which I'm going to spin, and whichever wins, I will attempt to make a short film about. But that isn't all. I've left it very last minute to make this, and so I have decided to give myself 3 hours to make the entire video. That is the idea, the filming, and the editing in 3 hours, which might sound like a decent amount of time, but holy shit, no it isn't. So basically, I'm gonna have to really pull my thumb out and figure out how I'm gonna do this in 3 hours, because my god, this is not a realistic challenge, but I'm gonna try it anyway. So by 8 o'clock, which I'm going to be continuously showing here, by the time this reaches 8, I need to have uploaded the video. So the first thing I need to do before anything else is get the title. So here are some of the responses. My god, do I have an interesting bunch to work with. We have I Pegged My Best Friend, The Sound of Laughter in Reverse, The Vanishing Act, The Birth of an English Psycho, Flapjack, Sent with Love from the Dark, XOXO, Women's Rights, The Dying Man, Ass Eaters 5, spelt ass, Do You Have Any More Cream? Those are my 10, those are my 10 potential, oh god, these are my 10 potential video ideas. We're just gonna spin it. I've put them onto this random wheel generator thing. Oh, I should probably record the screen for this. No, shit, I'm doing it wrong. No, this is valuable time I'm wasting with this. It's time to figure out what the fuck film I'm gonna make. I'm not looking forward to these results. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, there we go. The singular purple for some reason. I don't know why I haven't got the purple side. There we go. Sent with Love from the Dark. XOXO. Very interesting. Okay, Sent with Love from the Dark. That is all I have to work with at the moment. So from that, I'm going to have to go from the title to an idea, film it, and then edit it. Time to have a little brainstorming session, shall we? You know what? I'm going to light a candle. Just because maybe the smells will give me some inspiration. Who the fuck knows? So obviously darkness is going to be a component in this film. The Sent with Love part, which is the suggestion of like a letter. If you think about character, who would be sending it? Because it's from someone to, not necessarily to one specific other person, but it's from someone who's giving love from the dark. I know it sounds like I'm really grasping with this. It's because I am. It's because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Let me open up a Word document and start writing shit down, I guess. The most annoying thing about it is because I'm in my room, this is sort of like as far as I can go in terms of set. It's very limiting. In fact, this whole thing is very limiting. The fact that it's just me by myself is obviously very limiting, but I'm used to that. I just need to figure out how I'm going to do the darkness part and it work visually, because obviously if the whole thing was set in the dark, there wouldn't be anything visual. Like, I don't know what the visual component would be. Okay, so I'm just gonna write as I'm thinking. So I'm gonna say set during the night. Could be dark darkness of the mind. So it could be something conjured in somebody's mind. The fact that it has the XOXO fucks with me though, because that really makes it seem like it would be like a message. Also, apologies if the sound is shite, because this is going to be quite a long video, because it should be, this whole thing is going to take 3 hours. I'm hoping to have this continue recording for the whole time. I've got my phone, I'm plugging my phone in for this part. The actual short film I will do on my camera, because it's going to look nicer, which is why this, I'm afraid, video does look a bit shit. But, yeah, because I wanted to have this for the whole 3 hours, I've plugged my phone in, but that also means that I haven't been able to plug in my microphone, which I would usually use. So I'm afraid no microphone, so it sounds shitty, but I'm sure you can forgive me. I'm 1/12 of the way through. And I'm still grasping for ideas. Obviously, this isn't going to end up being a very long film. It's going to be very short, because I'm literally not going to have enough time to make it. This is going to be like a 2-minute thing. Legitimately, it's going to have to be super, super short, because there's no way I'm going to be able to have that much going on in it. I'm just trying to think. Oh, what I might do, actually, this is something that I do quite often, is if I have a general idea for like a short film or something, I'll go back and look at any previous ideas I've had, like bare bones ideas, go over those, see if any of them could be brought in or adapted to fit into the mold of the new thing. So let's just have a look quickly if I have anything. Not really that successful of a search. I've gone so far back that I'm seeing some super old ideas that are just really bad ones. One thing though is something about somebody being blind, which is something I hadn't taken into account. So blindness could also be a part of the, you know, the dark. So what if someone who's blind is quote unquote from the dark, right? We could do something quite fucked with it, actually. Maybe it's not somebody who's actually blind, but maybe it's somebody who lives in darkness. So not really blind, just can't see anything. How long do humans take to adapt eyesight to darkness? Stockholm Syndrome, there we go. What if we have a Stockholm Syndrome situation? So we've got a captive who is stuck, or who's been trapped in their wardrobe in the dark, but because this captor is taking care of them, like feeding them and stuff, I don't know how. Oh no, I'm yawning. Maybe if it's just like a saucepan, like a little plate. Can I get a plate? I'm gonna check if I can get a plate on here. Like a cat who has like milk in a little saucepan or a little saucer. I can do that, right? I can. I don't know why my mind goes to these places, but it does. So okay, so we have food as crackers and drink on plate. So it gets slid under, that's how they have their water, and the crackers can also go, and then the plate can come back out empty to show that it's done, I guess. Maybe like once a week or something, the wardrobe gets opened, and that's like a minute or something that it has of like sunlight, and then it's back into darkness again. What if there isn't an actual person in there? What if it's not a captive situation? What if letters just appear from underneath the wardrobe in the dark? No, that's not as... Let me set the scene for you. There's a guy who, through narration, talks about... how would he refer to the captive? Friend, maybe? This is so fun. Okay, the door opens once a week. Uses deodorant to stop the smell. Maybe that's how it's done. God, this last 35 minutes has gone very quickly. Okay, but we've got an idea. We've got a basic idea that can definitely be turned into something. So we've got... And then we have sent with love from the dark. XOXO. Bang. Bosh. Okay. Right. We are 40 minutes in and we've finally gotten the name in the film. We've got the plot. Let's just... Maybe we'll carry on until 6. Also, if you're watching this before the actual thing, fair enough. I don't actually have anything to say about that. Go watch it afterwards, maybe. Maybe by the third... What we'll do is we'll have 3 letters. By the third one, there's a bit of rebelliousness going on, which leads to the door being opened, maybe. And maybe when the door is opened, the captor's upset, potentially. I don't know. It's an idea. Oh, fuck. Jesus. Okay, it's 52 minutes past, which means I should really start cracking on with the filming. Boom. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, let me just save that as something quick. Okay, bosh, done. Sent with love. I have written enough. My hour is up. It's time to continue. Time to get on with the film. Majority of it, in fact, all of it is basically just going to be set right here in front of this door. Okay, I've got a notebook here. I'm going to use this notebook. These are going to be the pages, right? These are going to be the pages that are going to be written on. Let me write the letters quick, because this is going to be a little prop thing. Should I try and write it in the dark? You know what, I'm even going to turn this off. Bang, right. I'm going to face away from the thing. I'm just going to write. Shit, but I need to know what I'm writing. Okay. Okay, you know what? I've decided, I don't know if you can see that, fucking large. I've decided that's too big, right? That's too big. Holy shit, we're 10 minutes in. Okay, you know what? I'm going to turn these lights back on because it actually genuinely doesn't really help, to be honest. Okay. They're all done now. Those are the letters. This is going to be in there as a prop. Okay, I need to start filming now. And what is very cool about this, what I hadn't really thought about, but is actually very useful for this, is that there's going to be no sound needed, literally for anything. I'm not going to need any sound because it's all going to be dubbed. But that does mean I'm going to have to do that in the editing process. So in an hour and 45 minutes, I'm gonna have to film it and also edit and dub it. So anyway. Okay, one thing I forgot about this fucking door is that it doesn't close properly. Shit, that's really not very useful, is it? Maybe that's part of it. Maybe the fact that the door isn't actually closed is part of how, like, it shows that. I don't know. I'm trying here. Okay, maybe the fact that the door is closed or isn't closed shows how they wouldn't even try and escape, even if they wanted to. So how does it start? It starts with captor enters screen looking at wardrobe. Remember to smash like and subscribe, guys, if you're enjoying the documentation of this. Maybe I'll do this again in the future, who knows, unless this becomes an absolute train wreck and then no one watches it. Because then this was a waste. Well, no, actually it's quite a fun experiment, but yeah, no, you know what, maybe I will do this again. Oh well, we're just gonna do this. Hold the shot for a second. I think that looks alright. Let's just wind it back quick. Have a looky look. Gotta love independent filmmaking. And by independent filmmaking, I literally mean completely independent because I have no one else here. You know what? I'm happy enough with it. I can't be picky today. I've got half an hour or something. I cannot be picky with my shots. Woo! You know what? We might actually be able to do this. I'm not sure, but we might actually be able to do this. So that's basically all of the first scene done, because that's literally all it's going to be. Apart from the close-up of the letter, which I can do later, that's fine. I should get that out of the way now because that one's going to take a bit of time. I'll be back. I'm going to go grab food. I'm going to go grab water. Keep an eye on the time for me, please. Take us away now. Bunty, everyone. Bunty, everybody. I know she hasn't made an appearance on the channel for quite a while, but she's still here, aren't you? Still trying to ruin my films, but that's okay. You actually improve them, don't you? Okay. Fuck. I hit the crackers on the way down. So that's it in terms of, I mean, apart from the close-ups, I've basically done those first two scenes. How much time have I got? Fuck. Okay. I know I said I wasn't going to be checking any of the footage back, but fuck, I wasn't recording that last time. Basically, my idea for the final, or one of the final shots was the captive inside and the door like opening to reveal, which I guess I could probably like, I could kick it from the inside and then, I don't know. Okay, it's close-up time. I am running over time now. This is going to be really fucking not very good, but it's time for close-ups. Holy shit, I've got 45 minutes. Are you joking? Right, I don't have time. Literally don't have time. I'm not even going to show a close-up of the food. I'm breastfeeding. You know what? I'm going for it. I'm just gonna start editing now because I know I've got so little time. If I have time to add inserts of the captive, I will, but I literally don't have time for that sort of thing. So welcome to part 3, guys, of this journey. This is called the fucking freak out and try and have this all make sense part. I'm gonna import all of that footage now as soon as I can. 45 minutes, literally now 45 minutes on the clock. I don't know if I've accidentally moved that for you guys, but yeah, 45 minutes on the clock to get the rest of this done. Go in raw with this stuff and just hope that it comes out with something good. Right, in the meantime, let's get some soundtrack going, shall we? Start dragging them. I'm just gonna start dragging and dropping. Any editor is gonna hate me for this, but I am just literally just gonna be dragging and dropping for this. I am gonna put my headphones on. Sorry guys, I'm not being antisocial. I just want the sound to be nice. Well, I bet basically what I'm doing right now is just cutting out all of the nothing, basically. This is honestly probably the hardest thing to do, like, commentary for, because it's just, there's a lot of, like, me just thinking the whole time. Obviously, apart from this one, I'm just, like, playing it back, but the rest of the time it is quite hard, so forgive me for not speaking very much. Okay, the skeleton is done. That's like the main bare bones thing. Let's get some soundtrack in, just because it'd be nice to have some sound in the background at least. Let me get this back. So I need to get the narration down because that's one of the most important things for this. So I'm gonna record that now on QuickTime, just because that's gonna be the easiest way of doing it. Audio recording. Oh, okay. Oh, you're back. Oh, Jesus Christ, I thought I lost you. Me turning my headphones on, or sorry, rather me trying to record the audio on here completely fucked this recording up, so I've had to pause. I freaked out for a minute. I'm going to be using I was going to use this actually as my microphone because it's quite decent. So I'm just gonna, hopefully it's actually gonna work this time. I don't actually know. Tell you what, I'm gonna turn you off for a second and use you as my sound. Just for a second, I'll be back. Apparently this is literally the only way I'm doing this, so apologies for this. I'm literally going to record the sounds on my camera roll so I can put them in the thing. So I'm just going to read out the thing now. Dear friend. Right, I've just recorded those lines to go in, which are probably utter shite, but you know, they're done. I've got fucking 20 minutes, just under 20 minutes to get this done. So let me put this shit in here. Please let me get rid of my stupid little face. Bye-bye. Fucking hell, 5 minutes. I have 5 minutes to finish this shit. I don't think the uploading thing is realistic anymore. I just think I'm going to have to just have it done as a finished project and then upload it afterwards, because this is not going to happen. Oh, I've still got like 3-4 minutes on that clock. That's time. It is just turned 8 o'clock. You know what, there isn't even any point in me watching over it because I can't change anything. I'm exporting it now. There we go. Export. It's called. Okay. So, blimey, it's over. That was 3 hours of intense work. But we've come out with something that's vaguely a short film. And yeah, I'll be uploading this as soon as it's all done rendering and everything. I won't make any final changes to it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you've enjoyed this little documentation. Maybe I'll try this again sometime. It was quite fun. And yeah, I'll put a link to the actual short film here when I upload it, so you can watch it in all its glory. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already, because this was a fun little experiment. Maybe you'll see some more of it. And yeah, I will see you guys again soon.